Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be going over how to get a refresher token for the TD Ameritrade API. These are valid for 90 days. So this video will be good for first-time users, if this is your first time getting a refresher token, and also for those who have a refresher token that recently expired. Now for this tutorial, I'm using a Python script that automates everything in regards to authentication, but we do need to have a Chrome driver installed, and I'll post a link down in the description area. And this web driver will help us automate everything, which is really handy. So if we go to the main script, I'm just going to source that Python script. You will need to store your API key in here and your callback URL from the TD app. Now once you run your API key and your callback URL, I'm going to head down to this line and try to authenticate. So if I hit run, so for this instance I got an error. So in order to fix that, if this is your second time running this, you will need to replace your Chrome driver. So if you head to the app page, just download the driver you need. So I'm going to click on this one. I'm currently running this on Mac OS. So I'm just going to download the zip. And if you go to your downloads folder, so in the downloads folder, you will see the zip file. Just double click on that. So now we have our Chrome driver here. So if this is your first time running this, just open up a new Finder folder, and I'm going to press Command-Shift-Go and go to the folder called user local bin and drag in that downloaded Chrome driver into that path. So if this is your second time running it, you just click replace. Otherwise, you won't get this error message. So I'm going to go ahead and replace it to get the most up-to-date web driver. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, and let's try to re-authenticate. So if we run this line, alright, so you should get a window similar to this one. Just sign into your account. You should now see a window similar to this. Just click on yes, trust this device. I'm going to click on allow. So you will see this window, and if we go back to our R script, down in our console, it says after giving access, hit enter. So I'm going to click enter, and this will actually retrieve our refresher token. So let me go ahead and minimize this. Alright, so if we click on the token, we will see that it's actually a list consisting of an access token, a refresher token, when they actually expire, and the token type. So I'm just covering these up for privacy reasons. So in all of my videos that you see, I'm using the TD Ameritrade API. When you see that I'm actually requesting my refresher token, this is the file I will be requesting. So I'm actually going to save this as an RDS file. So if we go back to our script, I'm going to go ahead and assign token to token 2. And I'm going to go ahead and save this as an RDS file. Just make sure you specify the location of where you're saving it. So I'm going to save it in a folder in my desktop. Now let's try and test this out to see if we get real-time quotes. So I'm going to run this function to get a quote from TD Ameritrade. I'm going to request a code for Amazon. Let's take a look at that data frame. And if you scroll all the way to the right, in the very last column, you will see that we have a delayed column. So if it's in real time, this should be false. And we also have this column called real time entitled, which should be set to true if this is actually in real time. So you only need to run this if it's your first time dealing with the TD Ameritrade API, or if your refresher token has expired after the initial 90 days, then you would follow this process to re-authenticate. So post the links down in the description area where you can find the web driver, and I'll also post the script on my GitHub, and I'll leave a link down in the description area as well with both the R script and the Python script. So this concludes the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.